Hello guys, again welcome to Lisika YouTube channel. So today we're going to build a phone book app. Okay, I think you guys already know by seeing the description. So let me explain you the project before we start coding. Okay, so what is phone book? So let me tell you, this is the phone book. I think all has the contact list in our phone, right? So you can see this like this. It's going to show you. Okay, so this is the like Vasta Parik and this like contact. Okay, so we have this kind of contact list. We're going to have this kind of contact list, and we're going to also have certain function. What are the function? Like add, so add contact or delete contact or edit contact and show contact. Okay, and also we're going to have another that is search contact. Okay, so what is add? This is the add function. You can see we are adding a name of the person, we are adding phone number of the person, and then we are clicking on the button add, right? Then it becoming safe. What if we are edit? What you want to edit? We can do same thing by removing this name, and then we can edit another name instead of the previous name. Okay, then there is a search. You can see we are searching demo, and our name and the email ID and also the phone number is coming, right? So we're going to implement all this function with our Python programming, and we're going to build a full-fledged phone book. Okay, for today's building our project, we're not going to use Google Colab. Instead, we're going to use another app that is called Replit. Okay, Replit. So search Replit, and see, you're going to see this first link. Just click it, and then you're going to log in or sign up. Simple. So I have an account, so I'm going to log in with my Google. Okay, so see, I'm going to log it. Okay, so this is the interface. Okay, so this is the interface. Now we're going to create a new Replit. Okay, now we're going to select Python. Okay, and see, there's a Python. We're going to select, and our project name is contact book, right? Or phone book, you can say. Okay, whatever. So it has been loaded. So let's start our coding. Okay, first we have to build a function, right? So function, let's name a function that is contact book, right? Now, inside contact book we have certain function we want, right? So let's first take user input. For example, what user wants. Okay, first we're going to print that is welcome to contact book. Okay, then we're going to ask something. Okay, so we're going to user choice. Okay, what is the user choice? For example, what user wants. Does user wants to take input? For example, do user want to search a contact list, or add a contact, or delete a contact, or edit a contact? Okay, now let's what you want to search. Okay, want to do or simple. Okay, for example, do you want to add? Simple add. Do you want to delete, or do you want to edit, or do you want to show all? Okay, so these are the option. Now, so when I run it, see, it will not show anything. Okay, so we're going to add something function. So if user choice is equals to add, so what will happen? We're going to call a function that is add contact. We haven't built the function, but we're going to add contact. Okay, now else if user choice is equal to delete. Okay, simple delete. Then what we're going to do, we call a delete function, right? delete function or simple delete contact. Okay, now see, it's saying if I hover over it, see it's telling undefined function because we haven't built this function, we're going to build it. Okay, no problem. Now elif user choice is equals to what? If he wants to edit, okay, let's edit, and then we're going to call the function edit contact. Okay, now elif user choice is equals to if he wants to show all. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to call the function that is display all. Okay, display contact, simple. Then let's, okay, so this is our function we have built. Now we have to call all of this function, like for we have to build add contact, we have to build delete contact, we have to build edit contact. Okay, now we also have to build display contact. For example, let's run this code right now. Contact, what? Contact book, right? And we're going to call the function. Okay, let's see welcome to, if I click on add, see it's telling that there is no function such as add contact. Okay, let's do one thing, let's build our function. Okay, first, okay, let's, where we going to store our contacts? We need a store element, means where we can store. So list is the best thing where we can store multiple contacts, right? So let's make a list. Okay, contact, okay, contact equals to a list. Okay, now in this contact we're going to store all of the contacts. Okay, let's make a add function. Okay, first add function. What we're going to add, what is that function? That is, see, this should be the same. Okay, this should be the same, this name should be the same. Okay, always remember it. Now inside that we want two input, one is name and another is enter simple name. Okay, name. Now another thing is we want phone number, right? Phone equals to input, so we're going to enter the phone number. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to add this in contact. Let me tell you how we can add this in contact. We can use our list method, that is append. I already showed you in the previous video. If you don't remember it, just revise that previous video and then come to this video, it will be clear for you. Okay, so we're going to use append. Okay, we're going to use append function. Okay, what we call the list dot append. So we're going to store these two elements. Okay, name and phone. Okay, so we have stored these items. Okay, now we're going to, so that user after adding the contact, user can know it's successfully added. So we can do something like print added successfully. Okay, let's do one thing. So we have built the add function. Okay, let's call one thing. We have already built the add function. Let's do one thing. Now if I place on add, see enter the name, like for example day or 99999. Okay, see added successfully. Okay, so it has been added successfully, right? But nothing, there is no other option. Okay, so we have successfully built our add function, right? Let's, now we have to build this delete contact if he wants to delete a contact, right? So simple def, so delete a contact. Okay, so we're going to delete a contact. So see, it should be the same as always. Okay, it should be the same, so don't mistake it. Okay, the spelling should be same. Now how we can delete a contact? So there is already a method that is remove contact, right? So we're going to use remove contact. So how? First we have to search what he wants to delete. So let's take input from the user, what phone number he wants to delete. So we're going to search by name. Whatever he enters the name, we got the name, and then we're going to search the name for X in contact. Okay, so we're going to find all the things, all the elements in the contacts right now, but we are finding, wow, we are finding with user name, contact name, not with phone number. So if X comma 0, because we want first element, this is the 0th position, right, name. So is equals to if is equals to the name, what name, the user input name. Okay, now let's what, contact dot simple remove, right. What are we going to remove? We're going to remove whole X, right. So after printing, we're going to print something that is deleted successfully. Okay, so this is the thing. So we have built the delete function. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, so I think it's contact also. See if the spelling is wrong. Okay, no spelling is wrong. So let's try one thing. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so delete. Okay, so delete. So it is working properly. Okay, I think. So let's start. Let's do one thing. Let's build the edit contact. Okay. So before edit contact, I want to build the show all. Okay, let's build the show all. So def display. So what is the function name? That is display contact. Okay, let's copy it so it doesn't error with the spelling. Okay, so now now let's build display function. Okay, so how are we going to display? See, first we're going to write print all the contact list, right. It's going to show all the saved contact list, right. Now we're going to print, that is for X in contact, right. So X in contact. Now we're going to, what we're going to print? We're going to print all the things, right, not X. We're going to need proper. Okay, that is a function, then name, then X 0. Okay, and phone number. Let's do one thing. Now X comma 1, right. So I am again telling you guys, just revise the previous basic concept so that you get the everything what I am saying in the project. Okay, so I already taught you everything in details oriented in the previous video. Just go to the previous video and watch it so that you understand this project properly and you can build on your own. Okay, so just revise the previous topic so that you understand it. Again, I am telling you. Okay, so let's back to the project. Okay, so we have built this, right. Now, so let's display one thing. Let's run it. Okay, let's see if we successfully done the thing. Okay, no? So simple, do one thing, just remove the console. Okay, just okay. Right now, let's we want to add something. Okay, so adding re and like 999999999. Okay, now if I enter, but it's not showing anything. Okay, it's telling added successfully, but it's not showing. If I show all now, if I want to run again, and now if I want to show all, see it's nothing. It's not showing nothing. Okay, so how we can do that? If I like for example re and comma, for example 99999. Okay, now if I run it. Okay, now if I run it and show all, now see it's going to show that thing. Okay, but what we want to add the thing. Now we want to show the result, right. It's going to happen, don't worry. Let's do our next thing, that is edit contact. Okay, so let's edit the contact. So we have edit the contact. Okay, now def, now we're going to edit a contact. Okay, so what is the function name? That is edit contact. Now we're going to copy it and we're going to paste it. Okay, now we're going to, now first we're going to do name, again name, right? We want to know input, enter the name, you want to edit. Okay, and now we have no, now we're going to change the thing. What we're going to change first of all, so if editor, the user can edit two things, edit the phone number or name. So we have to give him two choices, that if he wants to edit contact or phone number. Let's do one thing, let's take another input. Okay, input, so enter what you want to change. Okay, change name or number. Okay, or number, simple. Now let's do one thing, after the user chose, for example, if user choose name, okay, now change is equals to name. Okay, now we're going to change inside the name, like name is in the 0th column, right, the first, so in 0th index. So let's change it to what want to change. So we're going to give user another thing, that is enter the new name, right? Okay, now so we have going to say that it printed edited name successfully, right? Now we're going to edit another thing, that is if change is not the name, if its change is about what, about the phone number, then what are we going to do? We're going to elif change equals to number. Then we're going to simply do one thing, simple thing will be happen, simple, just copy and paste it. Okay, and just instead of this it should be 1. Okay, 1, and instead of name it should be number, and it should be the new number. Okay, but one thing we have missed it. What you can you guys tell me what just I missed? See, if I putting the x, it's telling undefined because we have forgot to call all the elements of the array. How we can do that? For x in contact, right? Then if we want to search the thing, right, we search the thing that is name, what he wants to edit, we according to the name, right? So name, what is, so x 0, what is he going to edit? If x index 0, the name is equals to the name given by the user. Okay, now inside this we're going to put all the thing. Okay, so we just copy this method. Okay, we're just going to copy, cut, we're going to copy it, and after that we're going to, okay, so I think you got, guys, understand what I did. Okay, now if I know that it already changed, right, but if user done something wrong instead of searching, so let's give him a warning. Okay, so else print choose correctly, right, choose the correct option. Okay, so we have also done the editing part. Okay, is, so we have done all the things, right, but when we are running we are able to choose only one option. But how we can do that? By if I add the thing, then I want to see it. but it only showing me the what is already written, right? So let's do one thing, let's edit it. Okay, now let's choose contact info, contact book, and now let's give an option. Okay, after display contact, that is user, what is user choose, user input, that is do you want to use phone book again, so y and n. Okay, now let's do one thing, if user choose it. Okay, if user yes, then we're going to call the function itself again. See, that's the magic. So this is the recursion, when you are calling the function itself again and again inside. So we are calling the same function inside the its own function. Okay, see, we have called the same function. See, so we calling the function itself inside its own function. Okay, so that is the recursion. So let's run it, let's see. So let's add something. Okay, now add ray phone number like 89999, and now if I want to see yes, and now if I want to show all, now see, it's showing me successfully. Let's add another thing, that is add. Okay, so it's giving me a CPU error, so don't worry. Okay, because it is for free version applet. So I think you got the idea, right? So let's do one thing, we already built the contact book, but we need another thing, that is we need to add search. So we have forget another thing, that is we need to search. Okay, so if anybody wants to search a contact, so he cannot, he doesn't have any much time to search every contact to find a single contact name, right? So let's give this option. So do one thing, let's, after that inside this only elif is equals to search, and inside this search contact. Okay, so this is the search contact. Now inside search contact, what are you going to do, that is def search contact. Now name, we're going to find search according to what, according to the user name, right? What user wants to find. So input, enter the name you want to search. Okay, so after user done searching, then let's do our task, that is we're going to iterate all the array, and then we're going to if what, if x0 is equals to what, name, right? Now if, so it should be name. Okay, so it should be name, and if it does, we're going to print the thing. Okay, print name. So we're going to do that x 0. Okay, so now inside this we're going to give the if and phone number is x1. Okay, so that's the thing. So we're done with the search contact and all the thing. Okay, so let's try our thing. Okay, so let's cross it, and let's do one thing. Okay, so we run it. Okay, okay, I think I done spelling mistake or something. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, so now it will be all right. Okay, see, if I want to add something, let's do one thing, delete all the thing. Okay, now stop it, again delete it, now run it. Let's add the thing. Okay, add re 9999, and we're going to yes, let's search and re So you already implement search facility inside our phone book. So let's try it. I think you got the idea how we build the phone book. Okay, so after done this, you just go to this, okay, and just publish it. Okay, so you will able to publish after giving my first project or something. Just write it and next. Okay, so next, and see publish to the community. So share it with your friends. Okay, I'm going to share it with you guys. So thank you guys. I think you guys got the idea how we build the phone book. First we have built the main function, then we have built the sub function like add function. So this is the add function, this is the delete function, and this is the edit function, and this is the search function, and also the display all function function. So just try it. If you get anything or any problem with it, just ask in comment section. I'm going to solve your error or any doubt in our next video. Okay, so before that, just practice it and try to build similar project. Okay, another 1 minute. So before we end the session, let me show you what we have built, the final product. Let me paste the link after hosting the project. Okay, let's run it. Okay, then see, we're going to add contact, like for example, okay, and then let's see if I want to use another let me add another contact. Okay, that means like Fanny. Okay, and let me add another contact. So okay, so we have added successfully 3 contacts. Now see, we're going to show all. Okay, now see, we can see all the 3 contacts, right? Now for example, I want to edit contact. Okay, now I want to edit a contact. Okay, now if I want to edit a contact, simply I'm going to edit contact. Okay, now which contact do you want to edit? So we have to write, like for example, if I want to edit the funny, so I'm going to search for funny and see, enter what you want to change. Okay, for example, I want to change the name. Okay, so instead of funny, let me change this Tony. Okay, see, so edit successfully. Let me see if it edited successfully or not. Okay, now show all. See, instead of funny, it has become Tony, right? So it is edited successfully. Now if I want to delete a contact, okay, so delete a contact. Let's delete a contact. Okay, so let me delete a contact. So okay, so what name do you want to delete? So for example, I want to delete this EI contact. Okay, now see, so it deleted successfully. If I want to see all, now show all. See, the third number, the Tony, has been deleted, right? See, there is no EI name and the phone number. It is only 2 names, right? Ray and Tony. So I think you got the idea, and that's the thing. So I think you guys enjoyed it. So okay, thank you guys.